Good ID design, Meursault, by me. It appears that we've returned to this mini-series on YouTube. This is a mini-series where I cover IDs I don't often talk about and my appreciation for them, going over their particular strengths or weaknesses and what makes them well designed. In my opinion, not yours. While the aim is to talk about only one ID per video to make these short and sweet, I might mention another here and there to show my appreciation. I will discuss team compositions they work in, and all claims made are assuming that they are in the best composition for them. Before anything else, I'm aware that there's better Meursault IDs than the one I'll be talking about today. I love them too! I'd like to bring to mind the factor I utilize the phrasing, I cover IDs I don't often talk about, and my appreciation for them in the previous slide. I fucking love these IDs. I talk about them all the time so they don't fit in this. Just let me have a little change of pace. Thank you. Today's ID we'll be viewing is the man who overcame the Talos Claire nerf, Cinq Meursault. This bastard somehow is just good enough to the point where even the pre-Season 6 conditional that plagues every major Rupture ID and still hasn't been rebalanced, which is really a punch in the gut, isn't even that much of a downside on him. Cinq Meursault is just so solid as an ID, it doesn't matter if he's afflicted with a mechanic that desperately needs rebalancing. What is his downside? Outside of the usual complaints regarding the 15/3, his only two real downsides I can think of is that he's insanely negative for Rupture overall, even with the skill 2 conditional, he's -1 in upkeep, and his more single target focused nature requiring direct targeting to the same skill slot for optimal use, meaning he's best for focused encounters / boss fights. Though his units being more focused for one type of fight than another even a huge problem, he's still serviceable regardless if you have access to focused attack. While some might find him hard to get the ball rolling due to the factor how specific he is sometimes, his benefits heavily outweigh his downsides. Speaking of benefits, Poise upkeep? What's that? Literal baby easy Poise maintenance. Outside of his skill 3, Cinq Meursault will always be positive when it comes to Poise count. Skill 1 +3 count and skill 2 +4 count. Even if you hit crits on all coins of the skills, you will still be positive by 1 count at least. Meanwhile, his skill 3 gives you 5 Poise potency on Clash Win. That means a 25% chance to critical hit alongside the Poise potency previously maintained from your skill 2 is insanely beneficial for this unit. On top of that, all Poise potency Cinq Meursault has will buff his haste, which buffs his skills in numerous ways, notably coin power +1, turning skill 1 from 11 to 18, skill 2 from 16 to 23, and skill 3 from 17 to 30 when utilized alongside his focus attack, which is the goal of this ID. Otis birthday! Happy birthday, Otis! We love you! Well, I love you at least. Himso or Kimso? Arguably for now, the best Poise Meursault for Poise teams is Kimso. However, Cinq Meursault is still a substantial Rupture potency applier thanks to his conditionals that are easy to maintain since he gets haste for basically wiping his ass. It's probably not the best idea to use him over Kimso considering how fucking cracked Kimso is for supporting other Blade lineage IDs in Poise, but he's still a nice substitute if you don't have Kimso. He's a very strong hybrid ID and is a good slot in for both Poise and Rupture. Check out what my mom made! My mom makes fucking banger-ass Italian sausage pasta. It's similar to bolognese sauce, but with melted parmesan included within it that produces a delectable, cheesy, and meaty taste. Shit is so fucking yummy. It's one of my favorite meals of all time, and I'm kinda snacking on it right now while writing this video script. Extremely niche, but I feel the need to mention this. His skill 3 can be used if the third coin of it kills an enemy or breaks apart. It's kind of inconsistent to get this unless if you get it down, considering focus attack / crit conditionals and Rupture conditionals can give the third coin upwards of plus 180% damage. Not consistent, but Onrush at home is still a version of Onrush. On top of everything this ID already has to offer, I think that's good enough even if it's not the most prevalent. He's great. I love this ID. Before Season 6, this was the Meursault I used throughout the game. He's simple in design yet allows for a pretty interesting game plan in boss fights of ramping up his quote-unquote focus attack status effect to make clashes and damage value better, while also needing risk assessment for the decisions to upkeep it or let another unit clash for the focus. Cinq Meursault is simple, fun, and effective. He qualifies as good ID design. Once again, the multitude tightens its hold. Any other Meursaults you think qualify as good ID design? Anything I skipped regarding this ID that you want to cover personally? Probably the dodge. His dodge is good, by the way. Have a good day. Be good people.